testing, 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 testing. Yo, yo, what's good, Shay? What's good, Lexus? What's good, Lady Tiffa? What's good? What's good? What's good, Sweets? What's good, Miss Downs? What's good, Bella Bridge? What's good, Reese Davis? What's good, Bobby Ruffin? What's good, Reese? What up, Reese? What up, Marsha Dupree? Fuck you, Ben. It's your boy, Heaven Hollywood. Heaven Hollywood TV, Heaven Hollywood Experience, the King of Media podcast. We got a whole lot of stuff to talk about tonight. I'm waiting on this something from my brother. We about to get right to it. I hope everybody's have been enjoying their month. Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's going on? We got a lot to talk about tonight. The Kelly Price thing, hot takes and updates. We're gonna talk about Gabby Petito. Thank you for the Cash App, Shay. You know I love you. We got a whole lot of stuff to talk about. Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj at the Little Baby and Lil Durk show. Unbothered. Unbothered. Coming off the week. A rough week for Nicki. She did. I'm not gonna lie. Nicki looked a little thin. Nicki looked like she been and be getting a lot of sleep. She had a rough week. She definitely had a rough week. And anybody, anyone, you know, anyone is gonna feel that. You know, she can say she don't feel it. She can say she's unbothered, but anybody that's gonna have people coming at them like that, they're gonna be a little bothered. Okay? They're gonna be a little bothered. But Nikki trooped it out there with Kenneth Petty. Um, just like I said, like I told people, you could check out a video from a couple of months ago when I said he was going to be on the management team, okay? And he was going to employ his Negroes as security, right? That's what I said, right? And people said, no, no, Heaven, you don't know what you're talking about. Let me get my Joe Button. No, Heaven, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're talking about. But I said and stood, and I stood firm on what I was saying. And then what happened last night? You seen this nigga Kenneth Petty up there with his goons giving orders like he was management, like I said he's gonna be. I try to tell y'all. Let's go. Let's go, boy. What's up, Reese? What up, Amanada? What up? What up? What up, Dorico? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. It's your boy Heaven Hollywood. We about to get it cracking up in here, man. It's about to get cracking up in here. What up, everybody? What is good? Let me make sure. You got questions? Hold on. What's up, Ashanti? What up? What up? Hold on now. Hold on now. Let's get it popping. All right now.
We gon' get this whole club
Let's
jumping.
go.
Shorty on the dance floor shaking, thumping. Hair all crazy, high heels on. Baby girl, this your song. Y'all know what it is. Baby, this ain't trickin', we got sick. Order what you want at the bar, we pops it. Hair all crazy, high heels on. Baby girl, this your song. Y'all know what it is. We gon' get this whole club jumping. Shorty on the dance floor shaking, thumping. Hair all crazy, high heels on. Baby girl, it's your song. Y'all know what it is. Baby, this ain't real, we got sick. The hustler. My boy Deso. What's good, Dev? Let me scream at him for a minute. Y'all know what it is. So fly and flash, you doing my thing. Seat down in the club, making it rain. And gas in the VIP. When I step up in the club, all eyes on me. I hit the dance floor, do the swag on. Please excuse my hands, they get their grab on. 700 on the product, 20 for the make. Try not to bump into me and maybe spill my drink. Got it full of rose, check full of comma. Two-stepping with a nigga, baby mama. But we can tell that he don't want no drama. It's our block, guns cocked, he gon' get one shot. We gon' get this whole club jumping. Shorty on the dance floor, shaking, thumping. Hair all crazy, high heels on. Baby girl, it's your song. Baby, this ain't taking, we got it. What you want, that's all we pops it. Hair all crazy, high heels on. I see him, my baby girl, it's your song.
Everybody watching me. Ain't nobody watching you. I can buy the ball.
Let's go. Let's go. It's your boy Heaven Hollywood. It's Heaven Hollywood Experience. And welcome to another experience. Can y'all hear me? How is the volume? Yeah. How is the volume? Testing, testing. Miss Char, what's good? Can y'all hear me up there? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Pour me another glass of Nouveau. We can get this thing cracking. We got a lot to talk about, mainly niggers. We got a lot to talk about. Y'all need to say that with me. Mainly niggers. Everybody type mainly niggers in the chat. We got a lot to talk about. Y'all need to type mainly niggers. Everybody type mainly niggers in the chat. I gotta hear. I gotta see it. I gotta see it before I move on. I'm have to see it. We got a lot to talk about, mainly niggers. Let's go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to see it from y'all. I got it. It is called class participation. Everybody type mainly niggers in the chat room, and then I'll move on and spill the tea. Y'all ain't typing it. Only if y'all listen, man. I told y'all exactly. Dude, listen, I told y'all, man. Y'all gonna have to listen. What's up? What's up, Shay? Y'all see the Cash App, Heaven Hollywood. Support the channel. We got the super chat, of course. Yeah, see y'all don't listen. Thank you, Facebook. Thank you, Reese. Hey, it's me. What's going on? Y'all don't listen. Y'all must not want to hear nothing. I can end the show right now. I'm be honest with you. I can be. I can end the show right now and go drink Novo and then just chill for the rest of the night. Now, y'all want a show, right? Y'all want to get into some things. Y'all want to hear some tea. Y'all want to talk about some industry shit. Y'all want to talk about some Nicki Minaj shit, some Kelly Price shit. Y'all want to talk about a whole lot of stuff. Some Cardi B is coming shit. Some Gabby Patino. We'll get into all that. We'll get into all that. Okay. But before we do, you want something from me? I want something from you. I said we got a lot to talk about tonight, mainly niggers. Everybody type mainly niggas right now. Y'all, I'm serious. I want to see it. Y'all can chat and type everything else. Everybody type mainly niggas right now. It's your boy Hollywood. We about to get into some things. Y'all sitting there laughing. Yo, Reese, I'm gonna turn back on the music. I'm gonna turn the music back on, and y'all gonna be mad. Okay, so now y'all saying delete it, but it didn't delete it for Reese. Okay, anyway, you see how they are, Reese? Thank you, thank you. The Reese's with the shits tonight. I'll end it. You know what I mean? I'll end it. Y'all don't want to listen to me. Let Nikki come on here and get ready to do a live and say, I want all you barms to type mainly niggas right now. If you type mainly niggas, I'm dropping the new single. Y'all niggas will be typing so damn fast, your fingernails will fall off. You let Nikki come on here and say y'all type mainly niggas. And y'all asses will be typing that shit quick as hell. She tell you to type my mama suck. Y'all will be like, my mama suck. I suck SUCK. I want everyone to type my mama suck right now. If you my mama suck, I'll drop the new single. Y'all niggas will be typing my mama suck. Just quick as fuck. Fuck out of here. All right. All right, man. Let's get to it. You know they would read. Let's get to this shit early and often. All this week, man. All this week. We're gonna get into a lot of stuff. We're gonna get into a lot of stuff. But I have to lead off because it's in the title. Okay? It's in the title. Okay. So people are asking me, right? People are asking me, and they're saying, not my fave. They doing rituals. They selling their soul. They not my fave. Yes. Yes, motherfucker, yes. Your fave too. Your fave too. So we all got favorites in the celebrity world. We all got favorites in the entertainment world. I got my favorites. Rihanna is one of my favorites. Okay. Everybody know that Tony Michelle Braxton is my favorite. Rihanna is one of my favorites. I like Rihanna. I like Drake. I like Nicki. I like Cardi B. I like Ponytail somewhat. I like T Swizzle. Madonna's one of my all-time favorites. But these people that are in the music industry, if you want to be a big time star, I'm not talking about a Maya. I'm not talking about, a Summer Walker, a uh, you know, a small time star. I'm not talking about Ashanti right now. I'm not talking about those. I'm not talking about the 90s stars who are no longer big draws. I'm talking about the Katy Perrys, the Lady Gagas, the Beyoncés, the Rihannas. I'm talking them. If you want to be them, you have to sell your soul. And all our faves do it. There is no taking this fave over that one. Oh, Nicki don't do that. Oh, Rihanna don't do that. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. I was in the entertainment business for a total of 21 and a half years. I know what goes on behind those doors. And all you have to do is go and check out some of the other entertainers that was in the business that opened their mouth and said things. They didn't say these things for nothing. You get a chance, go check out Ali Vegas interview. Go check out B.O.B. Go check out John Todd. As they say, your soul or your whole, you got to give up one or the other, or some of them both. So just to let you know, anyone that's up in the 40 million, 50 million, 60 million, all up there, 100 million, got perfumes and clothing lines and shoe lines and 100 million followers on Instagram and getting paid from Instagram. If you'll think that they just got all of this on strictly hard work, And I'm not talking about just blacks. I'm talking about whites too. But I don't really talk about whites because, like I said in the video, y'all don't give a damn when I'm talking about white people. But then you want to flood my email and flood my DM and say, "What is just the blacks? Why don't you ever talk about white people? Why is it only black people who you say sell their soul?" It's not. But that's all y'all want to hear about. That's all y'all want to hear about. Trust me, myself in my life, I've talked about Madonna before. I've talked about Tom Cruise plenty of times. I've talked about Justin Timberlake, Eminem. I've talked about plenty of white people. But black people say, who cares? So then when I start bringing all the black people out, then black people say, oh, it's only black people? Why is it only black people that you say do this? It's not. That's all you want to hear about. That's all you want to hear about. You see, they have the black celebrities now pushing more the homosexual agenda than whites. Because you see, when they have that little meeting and they sit around and they watch, what does black people fear? What's their biggest fear? What's their biggest thing? What do they hate the most? What do they hate the most? And let's just keep it a buck. Black people, I don't know because it was the way they was raised in the Baptist church, unless it was their mama drilling it in their head every single week, they father drilling in their son's head every single week. You better not be no F word. That's all I do know. I ain't raising no F words. I know for a fact my father, I used to hear my father say it, his father said it, my father's father's father said it. I'm just gonna keep it 100 with you. And they sit around in the board and they think about what do black people fear most? Their children being GAY. Let's just keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck. So they saying that's what we're going to push. They love music. They love following their favorite. So we're going to push that agenda on them. And then what they gonna do? What they gonna do? The agenda of P, P, the agenda of the whites have been pushing that forever, ever since Elvis Presley when he married his 14-year-old wife. Did anybody say anything about it? Did anybody make a big deal? Nah, you barely even heard about it. Jimmy Page, one of the greatest guitarists ever from Led Zeppelin. I believe Jimmy Page is from Led Zeppelin. Jimmy Page used to say, if you're over 16, you can't come backstage. He was a grown ass man. That's what Jimmy Page used to say. If you're not over 16, if you're under 16, don't come back here. If you're over 16. And now, what are they pushing mostly? The black dude, Lil Nas X, got him upsetting all the artists, got them wanting to bring their true colors out. Lil Nas X is upsetting everybody because he's on stage pushing that agenda. He's on stage kissing on men, rubbing on men, doing all the things that Cardi and Chloe and Beyonce and Normani and everybody just saw Normani do the same thing Lil Nas X was doing to Tiana Taylor. And, oh, it was so sexy. Even I said it was sexy. I ain't gonna lie. It was just so sexy. But when Little Nas X does it, oh God, that's disgusting. Yeah, I thought he was gonna sell at least 400,000 too. But that just goes to show that they're pushing him agenda on us, but people aren't buying it. You feel me? They're not buying it the way people, the way they wish people was buying it. However, he is streaming a lot, and they're still pushing him out there. So how do you sell your soul, Heaven? What do you like? Make a deal with the devil? You go looking for the devil? No, you don't go looking for them. They'll find you. You don't look for them. They'll find you. People always ask me, how do you sell your soul? Can you just call up the Illuminati and say I want to be down? Nope. Don't worry. You keep on showing that you influencing them kids. They'll find you. They will find you. Oh, you know BTS been getting ragtagged and shagged over there in Korea or wherever they're from. And now they came here to the United States. You know, for them to be able to pop off in the United States, they treat them the same way they treated the Spice Girls and all those other groups that was over there in London and the UK. And for them to pop in the United States, what you think they had to do? The United States is the biggest market. Oh, y'all want to pop off in the United States? How many is there? 8 of y'all? Hmm. How bad do you want it? So of course they're not getting over here and getting all of this accolades and radio play for nothing. Seven Streeter is not a big artist, so Seven Streeter, even regardless of if she wanted to sell her soul, she's not influential enough. So she can go out there and try to do like Tanashi and try to bust it wide open, but she haven't sucked the right dick yet. That's all it is with Seventh Street and Tanashi. They haven't sucked the right dick yet. I don't know whose dick they're sucking or whose dick they're plunging down on, but it ain't the right cock so far. They better go back to the old cock drawing board and find out which cock they need to sit on because they have not been sitting on the right dick so far, or else they'd have popped off. You know, they better find out what's popping. Um, so all of these celebrities are out here right now selling their souls. It's coming down to October. You see the rituals are all over the place. Everybody's popping with the rituals. Man, everybody throwing it up. Nickelodeon ushered in Ariana Grande. Good old Dan Snyder. She was doing her feet rituals early on All of those kids had to do the foot rituals. That's the reason why Jeanette McCartney right now is so devastated in her soul. She doesn't even want to see acting. She doesn't want no part of acting. She would rather, this woman was damn near broke and living out of her car, and she refused to act. That's how demonic it is for kids in Hollywood. She is messed up probably for life. Jeanette McCarthy from Sam and Cat and from iCarly. She refused to take any more acting gigs. She would rather be broke and living out of her car. Man, oh man. Amanda Bynes is jacked up. Lindsay Lohan's jacked up. Britney Spears is jacked up. Orlando, what's his name? The little fat black kid, light skinned kid, talking about he was Michael Jackson's son, and talking about Will Smith tried to rape him. Look how jacked up they are. Look how messed up these people are. And then the ones that they can tell can take it. Ariana Grande, she was able to take it. She got ushered in at a young age. She got sent to the pool party. Send them over here to this pool party with grown ass men, and let's see what happens. Let's see how they respond. They sent Demi Lovato there. They sent Ariana Grande there. They sent Megan Fox there when she was young. They sent all those kids. What's her name? What's the chick's name that got the sister? I forgot her name. The blonde or the redhead. What's her name with the Hillary Duff. They sent all those young girls there, Christina Aguilera, and they see, look, just put them out there in a bikini. You have to go in your bikini here by the pool. Okay, take your bikini top down a little bit. We're gonna take a couple of photos. Yeah, you're just gonna just take the strap off. That's okay. All right, pull down the make sure you show you no, put your toes in your mouth. Are you flexible? Can you put your big toe in your mouth? Let me see. Those are the things that they're asked to do. Let me see if you can do that. Let me see if you can put your big toe in your mouth. Ariana Grande or ponytail, throw the toe. Okay, okay. Ponytail, throw it right up in there. Zendaya as well, of course. Zendaya. Zendaya's another one. Zendaya pushes the agenda. Zendaya loves the chicks. She was involved with Harvey Weinstein as well. Selena Gomez, Harvey Weinstein. Zendaya, Harvey Weinstein. Lupita, what's her name? Lupita, the black African chick, Harvey Weinstein. They all got brought in by Harvey Weinstein. Angelina Jolie. But they get you when you're young. All of those Nickelodeon stars that started when they were kids, Demi Lovato, Miley Cyrus, you know, all of them. Shoot, I wouldn't be surprised if the way as close they used to be. I wouldn't be surprised if Miley was smashing her daddy. Nothing would surprise me. Nothing would surprise me. Whenever you got a daughter and father that's close like that and look like sometimes they be arguing like they a married couple, it would not put it past me. Kiki Palmer too. It wouldn't put it past me if she was smashing her father. They said the old rumor is that LL Cool J got bought to Hollywood by Quincy Jones. You can figure it out. That's why LL Cool J, ironically, dating Quincy Jones' daughter. That's what they used to say Quincy used to do. He would throw his daughters out there to attract the meat. And then once they start dating their daughters, he would use the daughters to bring it to him. That's the reason why Tupac said that Quincy Jones asked to smash him in the butthole when he was dating the daughter. Now I heard that LL happened to LL and LL got the heck up out of there. As the years go on with Cardi B, I believe she was just bought into it. I believe they just bought her to Dubai and ragged her out. That's what I believe happened with Cardi B. Like I said, I don't know that for a fact, but if she dealt with any sorts of um activity like that, I believe they took that. I believe that video when she was in Dubai looking like she was up all night getting absolutely tagged. I believe that was the time. There's a video of her and she's like, you know what? I don't know if I want to do this no more. You know what? Fuck this shit, yo. Yo, fuck this. Yo, this music industry, this shit is not what I thought, yo. You know what I hate? You know what I hate? You know what I fucking hate? I hate when y'all fake bitches, this fucking industry. I swear to God, yo. As soon as I get my mother a house, I'm fucking out, yo. Yep, them dudes came and was like, all right now, you said enough. Get your ass in here, let's finish. um, and like I said, man, I believe her whole thing, she was put with all set. I believe that was a ritual. That Cardi B did not like Southern guys. She said it many times on many videos. Yo, I'm about the New York niggas. Fuck all them other niggas. It's something about a grimy New York nigga, yo. She ain't like no Southern niggas. She was put with Offset, and they'll put you with somebody, and they'll say, if it works out, it works out. Let's try to make it work. Let's try to push this agenda and create this storyline. And who knows, along the lines, y'all may have kids and fall in love with each other. That's what happened with Jay Z and Beyonce. Now, I don't believe they have to eat them. I don't believe. Now, I don't know. Y'all talking some Jeffrey Dahmer shit. I don't know if they gotta eat them, but just to be clear, all y'all faves are in it. Okay. Now that we got past that, I addressed that. Let's go. After talk, after speculation, after everything. Hold on, let's find it. Let's find her. Let's find her. Hold on, y'all. So after it was on, it started on Instagram, right? Nobody paid much mind to it. Um, it then went to YouTube, right? Went to YouTube, Nosy Hole Live. Was the first person. I'm not saying that she was the first person who did it. I'm gonna say she's the first person that I saw do it. Right? She was the first person I saw do it. So let's do this right here. She was the first person I saw do it. It stayed on Instagram. It's out on YouTube for months. Okay. Everybody remembers I was the main guy saying, "Come on, Nikki, get out ahead of this." Right? Get out ahead of this, Nick. Come on. I was advocating for getting out ahead of it. Why? Because there was just something about the way Nosy Hole Live was covering it that I was like, she's really invested in this. And for her to be invested in this against, let's not get it twisted. She was a Nicki Minaj fan. Because I remember Nosy when she was the other name. She had another name prior to Nosy Hole Live. So she was a Nicki Minaj fan. So I said, in order for her to be going this hard, there must be some sort of credence to this. And I said, I need Nicki to get out ahead of this shit. I need her to respond right away. But then when I said that, people started coming for me. The queen doesn't have to answer anybody. She's Nicki Minaj. She doesn't have to answer her. I said she's going to be sorry if she does not. This is not going away. I said that way back in December, January, whenever it started coming out, whenever month that I first saw it, I said she needs to address this right away. Now here we are, 8, 9 months later. The horse is out of the barn. Lawsuits have now been filed. Now let's not be crazy. Is it very peculiar the timing that they made this story just all of a sudden grab some prosthetic legs and put them on and walk to the forefront? Yes, it is very peculiar. Right after Nikki went up against the powers that be, the the left wing or whatever they call Democrats, the left wingers, right after Nikki fake went up against him. She didn't really even go up against him. She never, going up against him would say, "Don't get the vaccine. It's dangerous." Yeah, it's not like she even said that. But you see, when you're dealing with a half a deck of cards, and that's what I believe Nikki's dealing with now at this point in her career. She's not even dealing with a full deck anymore. They're not giving her a full deck. A full deck of cards is what, 52 cards, 56, whatever the hell they call them. They're giving her about 25 cards and saying, make the best of it, make the most that you can make. We're no longer giving you a full deck of cards to work with. We're going to give you half the deck and you do as much as you can. We're tired of you. We're done with you. The last 5 to 6 years, you caused us nothing but grief. You called the golden child a bitch. We're done with you. If we could off you right now, if we could find a way to off you right now, we do it and be done with you. That's the type of industry they're rolling in. That's the type of industry that these entertainers are rolling in. Once you become expendable, they don't give a flip. Okay? Once you become expendable, they don't care anymore. So now, when the whole thing went down with the Balls Gate, as they call it, that story I believe Nikki just brought up just to kind of distract people because what was really happening on that day, the day of the Met Gala, was the day that they served her those papers. And I believe with all my heart that Nikki knew they were closing in on her. They were waiting for her. And the moment she went out to some area, some arena, they were going to slap those papers on her. And Nicki Minaj is not going to be humiliated. She's not going to be Kobe Bryant. She's not going to go to the Met Gala with all her millions of fans watching and get up on that purple carpet and then all of a sudden some little some little dude about 5'1" comes and says, "Nicki Minaj, you've been served," and then disappears into the night. And then she'll be on the red carpet. Oh, Nikki, what was that? What's going on? Were you just served court papers? And then she'll be stuck on the red carpet and she would have nowhere to go. And she would have to answer those questions. So she chose to sit it out, which was probably the smart move. Now, after that, like I said, I tried to put in a good word. I sent the email over. I sent the early email over. But remember, I only have Urban's email. The new people, I don't know them. I had no contact with them. I didn't have an email for them. So I had to send my DM. Now remember, I just found out last week that Urban was no longer her manager. So all my emails prior to that went to him. But since he was no longer her manager, it is a good chance that you know what he said. Let me tell you something. This Heaven Hollywood, She's no longer my client. I don't give a damn. Because I heard they did not end on good terms. Contrary to what people say, oh, yeah, they're still cool. I mean, they are not still cool. If you split with Urban Azoff for reasons that he feels as though you could have stayed with him, trust me, you are not cool. And Jeffrey Azoff is even worse. Irvin is the calm one. So then when I found out that it was Joe from Republic, I said, let me hit up Joe from Republic then. Never responds. Joe from Republic is probably the worst PR she could get because he does absolutely nothing. He works for Republic. He does what Republic says. They just assigned him to Nicki Minaj for the time being. That is not her personal publicist. That dude does nothing. As far as that goes, this is what I heard. You can believe what you want to believe. This is what I heard. I heard from the Whisper Report, who's normally on point, because they love Rihanna and they have, they follow Rihanna and they have inside connections to Rihanna. What the Whisper Report was told was Bia and Nicki Minaj performed that song together because Bia was only getting on that show through Nicki Minaj. Now, that is what the Whisper Report was told. And we all know that Rihanna will not hesitate to remove somebody from a show if it messes with her brand or have a chance to mess with her brand. You remember she did it to Cardi B. She had Cardi B stated to be a part of her Diamond Festival or whatever it's called. And as soon as Cardi B threw that glass at Nicki Minaj, that was it. She pulled her. And she didn't unfollow her and had not followed her back until about a week ago. So Rihanna will do it. If she Same thing with Dre. If she feels as though it messes with her brand, Rihanna don't care if you her friend. She don't care if you're Melissa, her good friend Melissa. If it is a chance to mess with her brand, Rihanna will pull you and tell you, look, you just gotta understand. This is my brand we're talking about. So because of that, I was told, or I was fair to think, because I believe the Whisper Report and have faith in them, the only thing I could really fair to think is, remember that show is pre-recorded. So you can edit, you can take out whatever you want to take out, you can put in whatever you want to put in. That show is not live. That show is pre-recorded. Same thing with Irvin. The whole thing goes back to Nikki's husband. Now listen, you marry who you want to marry, you love who you want to love. Obviously, judging from her new pictures, Nikki don't care. She's letting people know she don't care. Okay, she's basically saying, I'm standing by my husband, or my husband, as Impressive would say. All right. And you either like it or you lump it. So if she's sitting here after the aftermath of what happened and she's saying, I don't care. I'm going out. I'm bringing my husband and Papa Bear, and we going to be posted up. And I'm just letting y'all know I am staying with this man. What you going to do about it? Nothing. Y'all still going to follow me. You still going to stream me. Who I lay with is not y'all's business. The same thing she told her management, the same thing she told Republic and all other management when they tried to say something about her dating Meek Mill. Who I lay with? What we're not gonna do is try to dictate who I lay with. Who I lay with. We're not gonna do it. Don't burn him yet. Don't burn him yet. Don't burn him yet. So you're not gonna tell her who she's laying with, who she's not gonna lay with. That's just not Nicki Minaj. And that's why when people say, "You think she's gonna leave, Kenneth?" No. You want me to tell you what will make her leave, Kenneth? She's not gonna leave Kenneth Petty for anything he's done in the past. It's not gonna happen. No matter how much trouble his past causes her, she's not going to leave him because when she took those vows, allegedly, she said, you know, anything in his past no longer existed. She will leave Kenny if he does something to her post marriage. But if he doesn't, she's not going to leave him because she's not going to want to face the humiliation. Nikki hates being humiliated. She hates being told, I told you so. She hates being embarrassed. And she is not going to, you know, leave him for the past. Now, if Kenny goes and cheats on her now, which those rumors are out there from certain bloggers, and I don't like Kenny Petty, but Kenneth Petty is not cheating on Nicki Minaj at this moment. Now, maybe a year from now, we might be. Maybe 2 years from now, he not. But at this very moment, there is, especially the niggas in the house. Who's he cheating with? The bathroom? He can't even go nowhere. Who the hell is he cheating with right now? The remote? So for people saying, "Oh yeah, he cheated on Nicki," he did not cheat on Nicki Minaj. And if I'm gonna say that, you know, he must have been because I can't stand Kenneth Petty. I would be the first one like, "Yeah, he cheated on Nicki. He ain't shit. Nicki need to leave him." He has not cheated on Nicki Minaj. Will he? We don't know what the future holds. Don't burn him yet. People want to ask me, do I think Jennifer Huff is lying? Is Jennifer Huff clout chasing? Of course she's clout chasing. But as I always said, that does not mean she's lying. Does not mean she's lying. You can be a clout chaser and not be a liar. Do I really think that's the woman? But absolutely, that's her. I told everyone that was her a long time ago. Do I believe Nicki Minaj herself reached out to her and offered her money? No. I don't believe she offered her money, but I would believe that someone in her camp offered her money. My other theory is I truly don't believe when Nicki went up there and said, but you know, white is right, child. I truly believe that Nicki was told by Kenneth Petty that that girl was white. Because, now, with all due fairness, and definitely not trying to defend Kenneth Petty of all people, but when Jennifer Huff was 15 or 16, she was much lighter than she is now. The black kicked in as she got older. Now, she was never white, but she was lighter back then. And that's a fact. No, listen, I'll explain to you, Vanderveer, what I mean. Vanderveer, what I mean by a clout chaser is we all know. Sure, did it probably happen? I think it probably happened. I definitely believe that that is the woman. I don't even say believe. I know. I know for a fact that's the woman that Kenneth Petty raped, attempted rape, whatever. But if this was Kenneth Petty that was married to Mabel the maid, or Mabel that works at Starbucks, right? If this was Kenneth Petty that was married to Mabel that works at Starbucks, and Mabel from Starbucks came on social media and said, white is right, child, Jennifer Huff would not be suing Mabel. You know it, and I know it. That's what I mean by she's a clout chaser. Because the only reason she's suing and the only reason she's making it known is because he's married to Nicki Minaj. Now, that does not make, Nicki and whoever else offered or tried to bribe us, they sure didn't make it no easier. That still does not make it right. But my point is, yeah, she's probably clout chasing a little bit. She's capping a little bit, not lying. Capping meaning capitalizing on the situation. But you know what? If that really happened, she has a right to capitalize on the situation. Because they ain't got no business trying to bribe this woman, which I just do not think. Now, Nikki is an intelligent person. Nikki's an intelligent person, right? That's why if I found out today that Nikki personally tried to bribe her, I would really have to reevaluate how smart I think she is. I would really have to reevaluate the credit I give Nikki for being intelligent. Because if she herself reached out to this woman and tried to bribe her out of her own mouth, then I'm going to have to reevaluate how smart I think Nikki is. I'm serious. But she's posted up with him. She's looking unbothered. I already told everybody if I was Nicki Minaj, I told everybody what I would have said a long time ago. But everybody said, "Oh yeah, you would give her money. I'm glad you're not her manager." Okay, Irvin, Irvin. Guess who else wanted? Guess who else wanted to pay her off when he found out? Irvin. Irvin. Once he finally found out, because it was hidden from him for so long, he had no idea the situation was going on until it started airing on People magazine and stuff like that. And that's when Irvin said, "What the heck is going on here?" So all this was going on, and he according to sources, he was already not her manager then, had stopped being her manager. But I don't believe it stopped that early. I believe it stopped when People magazine and all these websites picked up the story. That's when I believe he stopped. And he wanted to pay the people. To me, that's the smart move. To me, that's a smart move. Who cares how much? How? Who cares? Who cares if she gets $250,000? Who cares? You'll have this out of your hair, out of your life, and you won't have to deal with it anymore. Doing it this way, it's going to, as I told people before, it's going to affect her way longer than the money she would have had to give up. Because the longer this goes on, the longer it affects her bags. You think Michael Jackson wanted to pay them people that said he touched that little boy? But you know what? Michael said, I got to get this out of my life. Because the longer it drags on, the longer and longer it's going to traumatize me and affect my life, and I may never recover. But doing it this way, now you're looking like you're shaming the victim. Now you're looking like oh, it's coming out that you said white is right. Then you throw in all of this other garbage that's been going on. I would have called her from Jump Street and said, "Don't burn them yet." No, I would have called her from the beginning and said, "I don't know who did this to you, but I am sorry. I apologize who has been harassing you, and trust me, child, it will stop from the beginning. And here is 50,000 just to STFU. And no one from this side will ever bother you and your family again." If she had handled it that way from the beginning, you wouldn't even be hearing from this woman. You wouldn't be hearing from this woman right now. She wouldn't even have to give her a meal. Trust me. Now, this thing here, man, listen, hold on. Kelly Price, shout out to Kelly Price. Prayers up for Kelly Price. Um, we first heard about this story, and I don't want to sound insensitive. Trust me, I don't. I don't want to sound insensitive. I don't want to sound um like I don't care about Kelly Price. But all of the details is not being told about this situation, right? All of the details are not being told about this situation. Now, it first came up the other day that Kelly Price was missing, right? And she's been missing for God knows how long. Last night, it was reported that gospel singer Kelly Price had been listed as a missing person in Cobb County, Georgia, after her sister was unable to make contact during a welfare check by Cobb County Sheriff. Hours later, Kelly's lawyer announced that she was fine, but her sister still hasn't heard from her. Last night, Kelly Price's attorney released a statement announcing his client was recovering from COVID in an undisclosed location. Meanwhile, Kelly's sister claimed they received news that Kelly left the hospital through a third party and that despite what the lawyer says, she hasn't seen or heard from her sister. None of the family. We've heard nothing from her. Now, listen, here's my thing. Here's my thing. Um, I'm gonna let me see. I'm gonna put this. Do I believe that there are black girls, black women, young black girls, and young black women, and hell, young black boys missing across the United States at rapid numbers that people do not report? Absolutely. I absolutely believe that. Right? But the timing of this throws me a little off. Okay? The timing of this throws me a little off. Ironically, when does this finally get reported? When does this come out? And she's so called been missing for weeks or left 3 weeks ago or what have you. When does this get reported? Oh, on the day that it was reported that Gabby Lapido was found dead or they found her body. This is the same Gabby Lapido that black people have been advocating against ever since the story dropped about why our people are never important. Do you know how many black women are missing and nobody reports it? But this white privileged bitch with 100 subscribers on YouTube is getting all this coverage. We never get coverage when we turn up missing. There was people online starting starting groups and petitions and everything. And then all of a sudden, Kelly Price is missing. Huh? Since when? Since when? Again, do I believe that black people are missing, black women are missing all over the world and people don't take it serious? Absolutely. Do I believe that they take missing white people, not even just women, missing white people, missing white women more seriously than missing black people? Absolutely. But I'm just feeling a little bit, I'm looking at this a little sideways. The timing of it, nobody got the straight story. It's like she said, my sister been missing and nobody said anything. And as soon as that story was coming, 24 hours later, they're debunking it. She's not missing. The lawyer's saying she ain't missing. Now we find out as I read on not Spill the Sugar on In Case You Didn't Know. I read on In Case You Didn't Know that the boyfriend is violent. Now there's reports that he's not just the boyfriend, he's the husband. If he is really the husband, if he's really the husband, I'm gonna give you a hot take. I'm gonna give you a hot take right here, right now. If he's really her husband, I don't think we'll ever see Kelly Price again. That's my hot take. Let me run that by you again. If he is really her husband, I don't think we'll ever see Kelly Price again. That's my take on it. Right. She said she was engaged, but maybe she didn't want no one to know she was married. Why do I say that? Insurance money. Two words. He's now next to kin, and everything she got and everything she owns now belongs to him if something was to happen to her. And from what I hear, this is some low budget, low life who was putting hands on her. I told you why I said that, Bree. I believe I said two words: insurance money. Y'all need to watch the ID channel. I mean, he could be. He could be. You're right, Jen. He could be. He could be. He also could have his own agenda. You see it every day. It's not so far fetched. It's not far fetched. Like I said, look at the ID channel for one day. You'll see it all on the ID channel. How many women get killed and rich women get killed for their insurance money by their spouse? The ID channel. That's the name of the channel. Uh, uh, ID stand Investigative Discovery. It is the best channel on TV. It has all of the old stories that really happened. This is no fictional stuff. This story that really happened to rich people, to celebrities that you really never heard of, to rich billion dollar businessmen, where their wives are having them poisoned, having them murdered because they had $1 million, $2 million insurance policy. Happens all the time. So it's just too many conflicting stories. Too many conflicting stories for me. The sister saying she haven't heard from her. Hey, could the husband have her? Uh, could the husband have her hide away? They were saying that the husband is not even letting her. Huh? You not even letting her children come see? You know? What's that about? That you're not letting her children come see. Child, this thing is stuck. Okay. We're just trying to find my sister. I need to know that my sister's okay, says Shanane Cherie Price, the sister of Kelly Price, in a public outcry. Let's see what she said here, man. So that was y'all able to hear that? This thing is tripping. That was Kelly Price's sister. And she's basically saying she ain't trying to hear what none of these folks saying. She's not heard from her sister. My screen sharing is tripping because for some reason this is moving very slow. I'm going to stop all of this stuff. Hold on. Can y'all see? No. Okay. Was y'all able to hear that? Was y'all able to hear that? Okay. Hold on a minute. This thing is bugging. Okay. But y'all can hear me though, right? Okay. Yeah, so this thing's tripping. Okay. With the R. Kelly case, they say he was involved with her too. R. Kelly, when 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 Kelly Price was singing with R. Kelly, um, when Kelly Price was singing with R. Kelly, they were definitely not involved. They were not involved. Kelly Price used to tell people that she would hear R. Kelly saying, "The most she could ever do is give me head," because Kelly Price was really big when she was working with R. Kelly. And that's actually why she at first uh started to lose weight, because she heard R. Kelly say the only thing she could ever do is give me head. Cause she's just too big, man. She's just too big. So Kelly Price heard that and was very, very self conscious about herself. And then that's when she started losing weight. So let me go back. I'm gonna go back now, guys. And hold on. I'm gonna go back and find the Kelly Price stuff. Okay. I'm going back to the sister. So the sister basically, saying that no one had heard from Kelly. No one is, you know, regardless of what she was. Hold on here. I believe I have it here. So y'all let me know if y'all can see this. Okay. Finally. Okay, y'all.
This is just a lot. It's just my sister and I. We lost our mom last October. We lost our youngest sister 6 years before that. We lost our grandparents between last year and this year. It's just we're a small family, and I am considered the matriarch of the family right now. My nephew and niece, they're young. My sister's children are young, and I know that they're confused, and I know that they're upset, and I know that they're scared, and I'm feeling the same way. I'm feeling the same way. That's my younger sister.
Mhm.
Um, my sisters, I don't know. Just please, Kelly, if you okay. I mean, please just show up. Go to the cops, do something. But we have to see you physically. If somebody knows something, please help us find my sister. That's it. That's it. It's just she and I. It's just she and I.
Mhm.
That's it.
Mhm.
So you heard that from Kelly Price's sister, and she sounds very concerned. She sounds very concerned. Now there was rumors that the boyfriend or whatever was keeping her kids away and no one can come visit her. He's keeping her now. According to him, he's just trying to keep her away from people so she can recover. But this is her sister. This is her sister, and I heard he's even keeping her children away. Something is going on with this, and now you come all sorts of things are coming out about this dude. Mm. All we could do is pray for the sister Kelly Price. This is a whole bunch of stuff just going on. We're just gonna pray for the sister Kelly Price, man. But something in the water does not compute, as the great Prince would say. Now we go to this nut box. When I saw this, I said, "You talk about having more nerve than a brass ass monkey." You want to talk about having more nerves than a brass ass monkey? And that is the one who has more nerves than a brass ass monkey is none other than a woman I used to have a crush on. She was my Tony Braxton before Tony Braxton. You know how I have that crush on Tony Braxton, and I had the crush on her ever since. But before there was Tony Braxton, there was Jada Pinkett, child. Why is this thing responding so slow? I changed this like over a minute ago and it's not responding back. Man. Hold on, y'all. This thing is really moving slow. But Jada Pinkett and Will Smith are on the brink of destruction. Now, a lot of people will say is the sole single cause of this because they have not been the same since her entanglements. They have not been the same since her entanglements. She recently came out and had the nerve to say that learning how to love is on her bucket list. What? Learning how to love is on your bucket list? So, wait a minute. You've been married to Will Smith for how many years? Let me tell you something. If I'm Will Smith, I don't give a damn what I don't know whether they call themselves married, whether they call themselves not married. I don't really know what they call themselves anymore. Right? I don't know what they call themselves anymore. But if I'm Will Smith right now, whatever I am with Jada Pinkett, I would end it. How many times is this woman going to embarrass and humiliate Will Smith? How many times? How many times is she going to embarrass Will Smith? So now you say that learning how to love is on your bucket list, right? Learning how to love is on your bucket list. But you've been married to Will Smith for over 20 years. This woman just will not stop. She just won't stop humiliating Will Smith. It's amazing. She throws Tupac in his face constantly, right? She throws Tupac in the man's face constantly. Then the entanglements. August Alsina moves him in the house. And now she's talking about loving is on her bucket list. Wow. Um, and then she'll wonder why I'm not Will, Willow is so messed up. They're on a spiritual healing journey. You okay? She was obsessed with Tupac. She still can't get over Tupac. She's stuck on Light. MC Light. um, the funny thing is she was obsessed with Tupac. However, she failed to get into a relationship with Tupac when she had ample opportunity. She had opportunities to get into a relationship with Pac, you know, but she didn't do it. But for Will Smith to have to go through what he goes through just to stay married to Jada Pinkett, I couldn't go through it. And it's not like Jada is as bad as she was. Jada is not as bad as she was. She definitely is not. It seemed like she lost a lot of weight. She used to be curvy, used to have a nice little body. You know, she had a nice body. Like Jada Pinkett used to have a nice body. Like especially around the times of Low Down, Dirty Shame, she had a nice body. But now she's like built like a boy. She's built like a little boy. And, Jada, if I was built like you, I wouldn't be trying to play fly. These screens are not these screens are not cooperating with me, guys. Um Will had a girlfriend. I know I'm not sure whether he's still with that girl or not. But yes, he did have a girlfriend at one point. But I believe at some point if she's not going to divorce him. It would be an expensive divorce. It would be an expensive divorce. But I kind of look at them the same way as Beyonce and Jay Z, except Beyonce will never say that her marriage is an open marriage and Jay can, anybody can have Jay. Like Jada talking about some. I don't care who, we gonna be up in here together. I don't care if you up in here with somebody else or if I'm up in here with somebody else. But we gonna be up in this piece together. So Beyonce be like, who? I don't know about all that. I love Jada, but she crazy. Mm-mm. I'm not just inviting anybody to my man. So Willow, how she messed Willow up from this Hollywood stuff that they got them involved in. Willow thinks she's a boy. Uh, what's the other one? Jalen. What's the other son's name? He think he a girl. Willow thinks she a boy. The other one think he a girl. They don't know what to do. They don't know what's going on. Then she wonder why Willow's talking about uh oh being a polygamist. You gonna lose your wife. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know. I know. Here we go again. Um, did y'all see that picture? It was years ago, but let me tell you something. This was 2014, right? This was 2014. And I don't know how many of y'all remember it. Y'all remember this photo shoot? Hold on. Y'all remember this photo shoot? Look at this. Y'all remember Willow here? What was she like, 12? And she had the little photo shoot. And Jada was just like, oh, I'm so proud of her. And that dude was like 21, and Willow was like 12 or 13. Oh, we all know, yeah, yeah, we all know about Tisha Campbell's ex, Dwayne Martin and Will. You know, they've been messing around for years. That's been his main, fruity pebble activity, boy. But again, Will, to me, is like, you know, Puffy. He's like Puffy. Yeah, because of the Hollywood stuff, he's gonna indulge in whatever, but he likes women too. You know, these Hollywood people are weird, man. Why would their divorce be expensive? Because they've been together a long time and they've got a lot of equity built up. And Will Smith is worth more money than Jada Pinkett. However, Jada Pinkett would say he's gonna have to pay out because I haven't had a gig in Hollywood for years, not days, not months, years. So I, anyway, y'all hold on a minute. Y'all hold on now. Thing is moving very slow and it's pissing me off. I will come back and finish up while I'm doing that. Hold on. Y'all give me a second. This, of course, is our webisode that we working on with Kiki Swinson. How I became wifey. Y'all give me a second. Intermission. I got to go pee some of this Nouveau out. Yeah, now. And when I come back, we gonna finish up. So this is my from our webisode, How I Became Wifey. We still got it in the works, doing new episodes. And it should also be included in that package on Amazon once we get everything popping on there. It's about to get real stupid. It's about to get real stupid, y'all. And my pocket's about to get stupid. All right, so hold on a minute.
Tris, play Yoshi Lomax. I started thinking about how I used to be back in the day when I was young, vibrant, beautiful. Just like Yoshi Lomax uses her beauty as, for power, I did the same thing. I use my looks to get over and manipulate men. I'm going to tell you a story, and it's called My Sugar Daddy. I used to have this sugar daddy. He was, I was 18 and he was 49 years old. And I wasn't attracted to him at all. I only dated him because he used to take me shopping and take me to nice restaurants and stuff. One day, he called me and he said, "Hey, what you doing?" And I said, "Nothing. What's up?" And he said, "You want to hang out with me?" And I'm like, "Yeah, all right, let's do it." He picks me up. When I get in the car, he says, "I got a few runs to make." I knew what that meant. He hustled, he sold drugs, and he was going to pick up his money. So, I didn't mind that. I want to see what's going on. I want to see how much money he put in his pocket.
You still making rounds tonight?
Nah, this is the last one.
Where to after this?
You know. Count this.
How much is it?
17.
It's all here.
Yeah.
After we did that, he getting all up under me, talking about he want to spend more time with me. And he said, "Let's go to a hotel." It was over in a matter of minutes. And I'm not talking about more than 10. I'm talking about like less than 5. And after he did his thing, he laid in the bed, and next thing I know, he had dozed off. While he had fallen asleep, I was coming up with an old nice plan. I said, "Yeah, I'm gonna get you, nigga." I'm looking at him, and then I'm looking at the keys. In my mind, I know what I'm gonna do. I got up off the bed, went into the bathroom, took care of my business, got dressed. And when I came back into the room, this guy was snoring hard. I grabbed his car keys off the table real light so he wouldn't hear it. So I'm like, "Okay, Kiki, this is your chance. You know he has some money. So if you go out to this car and find this money, it's gonna be yours." I had to make sure that I closed the door real light so he wouldn't wake up. I did it. As soon as I got out of the hotel room, I made a dash for his car because I knew whatever I was gonna do, I needed to hurry up and do it. I knew he had put some money in the front seat, so I grabbed that first. And then I went to the trunk because I remember him putting some money in the trunk too. So I went back there. I found one stack of bills, grabbed it, stuffed it. Then I looked over to the right and found another stack. My adrenaline was pumping like crazy, and I was out of there. After I got that money in my hand, me and my best friend got on a flight, flew to New York, and we went shopping like our minds were bad.
Is mad, I get more butt than ashtrays. A fair one, I get mine the fast way. Ski mask way, and the ransom note.
All right, I'm back, y'all. Check out how I became wifey. My girl Kiki Swinson. Yeah, that's Kiki Swinson, one of the best authors, one of the best black authors of all time. She has sold over 5 million books, crazy New York Times bestsellers. Our business partner, she gave us a nice bag to produce a couple of her books, turn them into webisodes, movies, TV shows. She gave us a nice little bag. So definitely check that out. Um, let's go back. Let's keep it moving. We talked about Jada's ass. Okay. The Megan and Tory plea deal. Now, here's another thing that I had said before that I wasn't gonna touch unless, unless I saw some sort of something happen. I was done commenting, reporting anything about Tory Lanez. I think he's a clown. I said that from the beginning. I think he's a clown, right? I've always thought he's a clown. So then I see it be reported that Tory Lanez is reaching a settlement, right? And I said, wait a minute, settlement? Settlement for what? What could he possibly need a settlement for? So let me go and find out Tory Lanez mulling plea deal and Megan Thee Stallion shooting case. So it says last October, Canadian rapper Tory Lanez was charged with felony assault after allegedly getting drunk and shooting Houston rapper Megan Thee Stallion in both feet after a night out together in Hollywood Hills. Prosecutors have offered Tory a plea deal. According to reports, the LA County Deputy District Attorney has confirmed they are in settlement talks with Tory. That, if successful, will avoid a preliminary hearing with witnesses. If no settlement is reached, the next hearing will occur in December 2021. Now, Um, a lot of people have mixed emotions. You see a lot of people with mixed emotions. A lot of people are saying they have no case because if they did, they wouldn't be offering Tory a plea. So they must know Tory's innocent. Then you have some people saying he must be guilty because if he was innocent, why is he taking a plea? And I can see it from both sides. I can see it from both sides. But what you're going to see is exactly what I told you were going to end up seeing. You will see Tory do no jail time. He will plead down to something else. Okay. And Megan will not be looked upon as a liar because remember, it's no longer in Megan's hands. So it's no longer in Megan's hands. So it's not Megan pleading, and that's why I have to call all of the YouTubers to task and all of the bloggers to task that are accusing Megan and saying, "Oh, Megan." I heard Armand Wiggins, and shout out to Armand Wiggins. I love Armand Wiggins. I watch his show, occasionally. I think he's a talented guy. But I was very disappointed in him saying, "Oh, get in here, get in here, get in here." Girl, what are you doing? Why are you settling? I'm like, girl, listen, Megan is not settling. Megan's not getting any money from Tory Lanez if he settles. That is a bad job by Armand not doing his research. Megan no longer has control of this case. He no longer has control of this case. So he was highly disappointed. Highly disappointed. Um, hold on. My daughter texted me. So Nikki needs to follow him again. Yeah, but the whole thing about the whole Nikki situation. Yeah, I get it. I get it. He's not fond of Nikki. I get it. However, I I l- I look I look beyond the lines. I look beyond those things. I look beyond those things. Um, hold on one second. So I know people who like Nikki is not gonna like him. I get it. I get that whole thing. Um, but I do think he's talented. I think he's talented. Um. Anyway, give me 1 second. Oh man. Anyway, y'all leave that man alone. Calling him a Fruit Loop. Anyway, anyway, y'all listen. Um, I'm having a lot of technical difficulties with this. I don't know what is going on with my motherboard. I'm having a lot of difficulties. So, man, this was really getting good. I still have a couple of more things to go over. I'm probably just going to do it tomorrow. I'm going to be on a different computer. Um, but I'm going to have to end this live because I'm running into a lot of difficulties. All right, so I'm gonna have to end this live. We're gonna have to pick this up tomorrow, and I have to finish it. All right, I appreciate y'all coming out with me, but I'm having mad difficulties, and I gotta see what's going on.